What if your API could give clients exactly the data they ask for? Nothing more, nothing less. That's the promise of GraphQL. Invented by Facebook in 2012 and open-sourced in 2015, GraphQL has changed how we think about APIs. GraphQL is a query language for APIs and a runtime for executing those queries. Instead of hitting multiple REST endpoints, clients send a single query describing exactly what data they need, and the server responds with precisely that shape. To understand why GraphQL exists, consider this. In REST, fetching a user's profile with their posts and follower count requires at least 3 separate API calls: get/users/42, get/users/42/posts, and get/users/42/followers. With GraphQL, that's one query, one round trip. GraphQL has 3 core operation types. Queries fetch data. They're the equivalent of get in REST. Mutations modify data, like post, put, and delete combined. And subscriptions enable real-time data, push over WebSockets, something REST can't do natively. Everything in GraphQL starts with a schema. The schema defines every type, every field, and every relationship in your API. It's the contract between client and server, and it's strongly typed. If a field isn't in the schema, it doesn't exist. Here's the power of GraphQL in action. With a single query, we fetch a user's name, their last 3 posts with titles, and their follower count, all in one network request. The server returns exactly this shape. No more, no less, no overfetching. When a GraphQL query arrives, it passes through a resolver chain. Each field in your schema maps to a resolver function. The GraphQL engine calls these resolvers, assembles the results into the requested shape, and returns a single JSON response. GraphQL's biggest performance pitfall is the N+1 problem. If you query 10 posts and each resolver fetches its author separately, that's 11 database queries. The solution is Data Loader, a batching utility that groups all author lookups into a single query. So when should you use GraphQL versus REST? GraphQL shines when clients have varying data needs, like a mobile app needing less data than a desktop app. REST is simpler when your API is public, resource-oriented, and consumed by many different clients you don't control. The GraphQL ecosystem is mature and rich. Apollo is the most popular server and client library. Hazura auto-generates a GraphQL API from your database. Relay is Meta's own client optimized for performance. And tools like GraphQL and Apollo Studio make development and debugging a breeze. To wrap up, here are GraphQL best practices every team should follow. These will keep your API fast, secure, and maintainable as it scales. GraphQL gives clients the power to ask for exactly what they need, reducing overfetching, eliminating multiple round trips, and enabling real-time updates. It's not always the right choice, but when it fits perfectly. Thanks for watching.